Hi, Rosario. Good afternoon.
Hi, Miss. Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
Yes, I'm good. How is
That's
your
great. I'm sorry.
How is your weekend?
It's a little bit busy because I have a lot of things to do,
Mhm.
and the whole day I'm in the computer. So, but the good news is that I'm almost finished. So I'm going to rest the rest of the day. How
Okay.
was yours? How
This
about you? How was your weekend?
um
How is it?
it was busy. The next week I have a lot of tests, so I passed my weekend to studying all the day. But I think it's really comfortable because it's almost finished to end a semester, right? So
Yes, that's a good part. That's amazing. Yes, that's beautiful. Yes.
beautiful.
So I have tests to take. I have a presentation. Um, I'm preparing my kind of thesis, we can say. Well, the first part. So yes, I'm on it, and it is terrible. But the good news that yes, we're going to finish the semester. So we have to take advantage of it. Yes, that's amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to start with today's classes, and the last lesson we've seen was about the participial adjectives, if I'm not wrong.
Mm,
No, no. It was models of possibility and probability in the past,
yes,
right?
miss.
Okay, so we already seen the reflexive and reciprocal pronouns, right?
Yes.
That's that's great. So now we're going to continue with well, we finished the A. Okay, we're going to enter to the B, B1, B2, B3, B4, the next module we have. And I'm going to share my screen with you. And these
Okay.
are the lessons we're going to see. Okay, can you see it?
Yes, miss.
Okay, that's good. So we're going to see causative verbs. Okay, the use of so and neither. Am I right? Yes. And future time clauses. Okay, so these are the lessons that we're going to see in 3 classes. And yes, that will be okay. So we're going to start. I guess we've seen causative verbs, right? So I'm going to share my screen again, and we're going to start with today's lesson. Okay, can you see it?
Yes, miss.
Okay, so today's lesson is going to be about causative verbs. As the name says, those are verbs that it costs something, okay? Another person, okay, a situation that causes something I don't know, group of people, and then, but it's a cost, okay? In the middle, the first word, the key word is the cost, okay? That's the reason of the name causative verbs. So let's listen the audio first.
Okay.
Hi, it's nice to see you. Today I'm going to help you understand the verbs make, have, get, let, and help. After I explain them, I'll have you practice using them, okay? Let's begin.
Okay, so we have helped you understand, have you practice. And we're going to start with make. The good part of this is that we have a specific causative verb for each situation. Okay, so it means that each causative verb has first of all, a different structure. Okay, it is not like a similar verb. Okay, so we have the list of the causative verbs, right? And each of these verbs have well, the whole chart we have of the causative verbs have a purpose. Okay, we're going to start with make. Okay, it is considered, okay, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 5. So we have 5 causative verbs. And okay, so we're going to start with make.
We use make plus an object plus the base form of the verb to talk about when a person forces another person to do something.
Are you really going to make me put these on?
Yes.
Okay, so we have make, right? This is a structure that we're going to use, okay? Okay, so for example, we have we have a general structure for the causative verb, right? But we have two causative verbs that have those causative verbs have a different structure, okay? But the rest of them have the same structure, and it is formed by the causative verb. In this case, we're going to focus on make. Make has a structure, okay, of the question, right? So it means that we're going to use make, an object, okay? So, and then we're going to continue with the base form of the verb, okay? Make them put this on, for example. So you can choose whatever object you want. Of course, it needs to be in your context, and then, but for example, I don't know, the police made them surrender, okay? So that's an example. Notice that we're following the structure, okay? What is the context of this? The majority of the causative verbs, okay, or the purpose of the object in this case between the causative and the verb, okay, the causative verb and the main verb, is that then the verb is going to work on the object. That's the purpose of it, okay? El propósito de los causative verbs, okay, es necesariamente que haya un objeto para que el verbo pueda trabajar sobre el objeto, okay? ¿Sobre quién va a trabajar en este caso? Make me, okay? So I can say make them, make her, make him, okay? So that's the structure we're going to use. And what is the meaning of this? Are you really going to make me put this on? Okay, could be in this case, Talia is forcing Nick to wear something, okay, to do something. But this is like a force, okay? We can say that this is the strongest, okay, of the causative verbs because it means like a force. You have to do it, okay? Or we can say that the meaning of this make, okay, in this case, the causative is to force or to pressure someone to do something, okay? In this case, are you really going to make who? Nick. Put this on, okay? So notice that the verb is working on the object, okay? If I'm going to erase this, are you really going to make put this on? But it is incomplete, okay? So as you can see, it is not working as a usual verb by itself, that it is the verb make, okay? So again, this is the strongest, one of the strongest causative verbs we have. The meaning of this is force, to pressure someone to do something, okay? Let's continue.
Miss,
do you have
yes.
Yes.
For example, if we want to change in past tense, is the same work. So I can say, I don't know, to made me put this on. Made me.
Oh, well, if you're
Was-
going to use to made, it's incorrect because you are using the infinitive, okay? So it needs to be necessarily needs to be to make, okay? Remember, when we use the infinitive, the following verb needs to be in its base form always, okay? Always. But answering to your question, yes,
Okay.
you can do it, okay? You can say make me put this on. She made me put this on. Can you believe it? Okay. So yes, you
She
can use
made-
the simple past though. Okay.
Okay, so
it
without
is
the infinitive, right?
Yes, for sure. She made me put this on, and I don't like wearing I don't know dresses, but my mom made me put this on. Okay. So yes, you can do it. Okay. Do you get it?
Okay. Yes, miss. Thanks. So for example, in a sentence or in a structure, when we want to express past, it's necessary to change the causative verb, right? So know the other structure. So like, are you really going to make me put this on? So it's like, are you really going is the, I don't know, is a phrase that mark the tense. So
Yes, because in this case, we have, what time tense is this?
it's future.
Okay, it is the be going to, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're, in this case, we already have the future time tense, okay? But because of the rule, okay, because we know that the infinitive works with the base form of the verb, that's the reason why we're writing this, okay? But remember, the name of the lesson is causative verbs, okay? Verbs. So what does it mean? A characteristic of all the verbs that we have is that we can conjugate them as we want, as the context requires. Okay, so for that reason, yes, we can conjugate it. Okay, you can write it into the past. For example, she made me. She will make me. Okay, she will. In this case, we have, or we can also say she's going to make me put this on. Okay, so we can conjugate in any time tense we want. Okay.
Yes, Miss, but I don't get it. You already say, she's made me, or she made me put this on. Okay. Okay. I thought that the sentence it was like be going to and made me.
Okay, so if you want to write it into the be going to, we can do it. She is going to make me put this on.
Oh, yes. Okay, but I thought that we used be going to and made, so the conjugation, the past conjugation of make.
Oh, the past of make, it is there. It is made.
It's made. Yes, Miss.
Okay.
I get confused. I got confused. Don't worry. It's okay.
Do you get it now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So don't forget that verbs, we can conjugate them. Okay, so yes, we can do it in whatever time tense we want, but we follow the oh my goodness, we follow the, how is it, the time tenses order. Okay, the time tenses rules. Okay, this is only a verb. Okay, si vas a querer conjugar tal vez alguno de los causative verbs, necesariamente lo que se tiene que cambiar en todo caso es el tiempo verbal. Y ya si el tiempo verbal requiere que se cambie el verbo, pues lo cambiamos, ¿ok? Es por eso que, claro, si yo voy a escoger, digamos, utilizar en el futuro simple, she will, no voy a poner made, ¿ok? Entonces tengo que seguir la regla del futuro, que sería el auxiliar will, con el verbo en su forma base, que sería will make. Y continúo con la estructura normal, me, o vamos a cambiar she. She will make them wear, wear, yes, wear the uniforms on, for example, or put the uniforms on. It's the same. Okay. So yes, that will be okay.
Okay, Miss.
Let's continue then. Remember that make is like a force. Okay, it is one of the strongest. Okay. Yes. Let's continue with the causative verb have.
We use have plus an object plus the base form of the verb to talk about when a person causes another person to do something. Have is not as strong as make.
Talia had Amy call Valentino's to make reservations.
Notice we wrote this statement in the past. Okay. So let's continue with have. Notice that we have the causative verb and the the usage or what is the meaning of the causative verbs in bold, ¿ok? Tenemos en negrillas lo que es el verbo y su significado, right? So we're going to take notes about this because this is very important, okay? The structure of this is similar to make, it's the same structure, okay? So we have the verb, have, the object, and the base form of the verb. Talia had Amy call Valentino's to make reservations. So I'm afraid when I call someone, okay? Or I'm very shy when I call someone. I don't like people call me, for example, because I get shy, I get nervous, and then, okay? So for that reason, I prefer another person to do it for me. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to convince other person to do something for me. Please call Valentina's to make the reservation because I'm too shy and then I'm busy. I don't know, whatever excuse we want to use it is okay, right? But the point here, the main the base of this is that I'm convincing someone to do it for me. Okay, the meaning of have, okay, as a causative verb, it is like to convince, to encourage someone to do something. Okay, yes, that's the meaning, to encourage. Okay, don't get confused, okay, with the verb. Okay, what does it mean? The verb have, it has one meaning, but if it works as a causative verb, it has another meaning. Okay, so we have to take care. Yes, for that reason, if for example I'm going to erase my object, the sentence, the time tense, okay, no, the sentence is not going to make sense. Okay, so for that reason we have to follow this structure. Okay, Talia hizo que Amy, incluso en la traducción no tiene mucho, ¿cómo se dice? No sigue
Sense.
específicamente las reglas. Ajá.
Okay.
Talia hizo que Amy llamara a Valentinos para hacer una reserva. Ok, entonces estoy aumentando varias cosas para poder traducir. Ok, entonces es mucho más simple hacer en inglés. No estoy diciendo tiene o tuvo, que sería el pasado de tener es tuvo. Ok, pero no estoy traduciendo como tuvo. Talia tuvo Amy llamar Valentinos para hacer una reserva. ¿No? Entonces pierde su lógica. Por eso es que el verbo have como causative verb tiene otro significado que el verbo por sí solo. She had an accident. Ella tuvo un accidente en verbo. ¿Ok? Entonces hay que tener mucho cuidado. Ajá. Have es básicamente como causative verb, es convencer a alguien de hacer algo. ¿Ok? And the example I gave you was please call to, I don't know, could you please call the Valentinos to make a reservation for me? That's the other way. But directly way is to say, I don't know, Belén or Anna had a Rosario call Valentinos to make a reservation, to make reservations in this case. Okay?
Okay.
So I convince you to do something. Okay? As the same as the first one, we can conjugate it as we want in whatever time tense. Okay? Because it is a verb. Okay, have is not as strong as make. Okay, as I told you, make it is one of the strongest because it is like to force someone. Okay,
Yes.
my mom forces me to do something, for example. Okay, when I was a teenager, for example, when I was a child, my mom forced me to do something. Okay, to wear something I didn't like it, my uniform, for example. Okay. So my mom made me, when I was a child, my mom used to make, okay, made me wear my uniform on, for example. Even if I didn't like it, okay, because it was very uncomfortable for me wearing jumpers. So that was a uniform of my school, you know, so I had to. right? So it is an obligation. It is like a force, like a pressure, someone to do something. Have is the next one, okay? It is not like a force, it is to convince, to coax, to encourage someone to do something, okay? For example, I don't know, I had a Jasmine write my essay, for example, okay? I had Jasmine, let's write it. I had, in this case, I'm using a noun, okay? So you can use an object or a noun, but the structure is the same, okay? I had Jasmine write, take care. You're not going to include the infinitive, okay? So we have the bad custom of writing the word or the infinitive too. I had Jasmine to write. No, it's incorrect. It's only right. I had Jasmine write my essay because I was lazy. I don't know. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yes.
I convinced her to do something for me. Do you
It's
get it?
more like a persuasion.
No. Make is like
No.
make is like sorry?
Have miss. The second one.
Oh yeah, could be. I heard pressure. Pressure is make, okay? Have is like a cause, like a convince, okay? Like encourage. Yes, that's the meaning of have. But it's
Okay.
not as strong as make. Do
Okay.
you get it?
Yes, miss.
Okay, let's continue. I'm going to erase my whiteboard because it is terrible. Okay, now we're going to continue with get, okay? Okay, so it has a different structure, right? As I told you at the beginning. And not all the causative verbs follow the same structure. And we have this particular causative verb get. So let's see what is he talking about.
We use get to talk about when a person persuades another person to do something. Notice that get is followed by an object plus an infinitive, not the base form. I'm not trying to get you to take me out on a date.
Okay, what is the difference? Because the students, they sometimes get confused with have, right? Because have is like a combines or something. But the difference is that get is like how can we say it? Like combines someone to do something, but it is the making, it's like making the person to do something indirectly, right? Es como hacer que alguien haga algo por nosotros de manera indirecta, okay? So we're going to use get to talk about when a person persuades another person to do something, okay? Persuades, that's a key word. Persuades, to ask, request, okay? But it is like it follows the indirectly form, okay? In this case, we have the structure of this, okay? Is the causative verb get, the object, okay? But we're going to use the infinitive, okay? Take care of this part. So it is going to be incorrect if I'm going to omit or if I'm going to follow the make and have structure, because it doesn't work like that, okay? I'm not trying to get you, take me out. No, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's a common mistake. So the correct one is I'm not trying to get you to take me out on a date, okay? So we have the causative verb get, okay? We have the person who is going to do something for us, okay? Give me a second, I'm going to write it instead. Get, okay? The person, okay? And the infinitive, right? So yes, for example, the person, true plus infinitive, yes, is okay. Okay, the person or the object, it's okay, right? So I'm not trying to get who, you, to take me out, okay? So we're going to write an example of this. What can we say? Okay. Jane, okay, Jane. I'm going to use the past, okay? Jane got. Now we need the person, okay, or the noun. I'm going to say her son. Okay, I already have the person. Now I'm going to continue with infinitive. To help, okay? To help her, because we refer to Jane, with the dishes. Okay, that's the structure.
Okay.
So I have the person, the main person, that is Jane. Okay. In this case is Jane. I have the verb, the causative verb get. In this case, I have her son, that is the person. I have the infinitive, okay. And I have the object, that is Jane, okay. Jane got her son to help cook her with the dishes. So I can say Jane got her son to help his father, for example. Okay, so you can replace it. Okay, in this case, I'm not trying. Well, we're going to think that we're talking. I'm going to say, I'm not trying to get, okay, in this case, you, Rosario, okay, to take, again, me, Anna, okay, out on a date. Okay, so that could be the structure of it. Another one, what can we say? Okay, what else can we say? Oh my goodness, I don't have. I'm thinking on it. What happened? Oh my goodness. Okay. Is it possible? I don't have any example. Okay. I'm going to think of, I don't know. I'm going to invent one. The teacher. Okay. No, the students. The students, okay, got the person. In this case, they're going to be the students. The students. The student. Oh my goodness. The teacher, sorry.
Okay.
The teacher, okay. The students got the teacher, okay. To dismiss, to dismiss what? How can we do it? Could you
What is
please
the
give me
meaning
a-
of dismiss?
Okay. Okay, I'm back. I'm so sorry. I asked for the delivery, right? My brother sent me ice cream and the delivery was knocking the door.
Okay.
So, okay, so the students got the teacher to dismiss a class early, okay?
Yes, Miss,
So
but
that's,
what is the meaning of dismiss?
oh, okay, the meaning of dismiss could be, I don't know if you had any situation like, I don't know, salir, tal vez, right? Puede ser como salir.
Okay, so the meaning of that sentence, like los estudiantes
Okay, no, no. One
hicieron.
second. The students want the teacher to dismiss the class early. It is like a, I don't know, como irse temprano, right? The
Okay.
students want the teacher dismiss the class early, right? Yes, that could be like let go, let them go, right? Yes, that would be, okay. Es como dejar ir en este contexto, porque tiene otros significados dismiss, pero en este contexto es como dejar ir, o como irse temprano, okay. So, do you get it?
Yes, miss, but the sense of the meeting of the sentence is like los estudiantes hicieron que el maestro los soltara de clases temprano. Something like that.
Exactamente. Ajá.
Ah, okay.
Exactamente. So it is like when the students combines the teacher and me, we're very tired. We're on test a week and quiz this week. I don't know. So we are tired. We need to study. So could you please? And then they're combining the teacher to leave the class early, right? To dismiss. Mhm.
Okay.
All
And
right.
miss,
So
miss, and the other and the other sentence, like I'm not trying to get you to take me out on a date. The meaning of it's like no estoy tratando de convencerte que me lleves a una cita, something like that.
yes, exactly. That will be the meaning. The meaning of get, I don't know if you remember, I told you one class that it has around
Different
45 meanings in Spanish, okay?
Yes.
So as you see your context, you're going to determine what is the best meaning for the verb, for the causative verb in each context. So yes, that will be the meaning of it. Mhm.
Okay, but so I don't get it. What is the difference to the other causative verbs? I think it is the same. Get,
Oh.
person, and infinitive.
And how?
Yes.
And how?
Yes.
Have is a little bit more directly, okay? And get is more indirectly, okay? Los dos básicamente son de convencer, pero have es de manera directa. ¿Puedes hacer esto por mí, por favor? ¿Ok? Pero get es un poquito más indirecto, ¿ok? Se lo hace más de manera indirecta. Por ejemplo, que con indirectas los estudiantes me están diciendo que quieren irse a su casa a descansar, por ejemplo, o que quieren terminar la clase antes. Okay?
Okay,
Get
but
them
it
out.
isn't directly?
Yes, for that reason, get it's an indirectly way to combine something or to persuade someone, to do something, okay? But in this case, have it's a little bit more directly. Have directly, get indirectly. Okay?
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yes, but o sea, I mean, for example, when a class try to combine a teacher, it isn't really directly a directly way.
Well, I'm not sure because could be both, right? If it's an indirect, yes, you're going to use have. If it's an indirect way, okay, the students are requesting for something. So then the best use could be get, okay? But something that it's very, very different between get and have, right, is that have is like an authorization, could be authorize someone to do something, okay? Instead of we have get that it is like a combines. So when you persuade, when you combine someone to do something, you actually do it in an indirect way, okay? Cuando en realidad se habla de persuadir en alguien, en la respuesta de alguien, en convencer a alguien, ¿ok? Si lo vas a hacer de manera indirecta, se utiliza get, pero si ya quieres hacerlo de manera directa, es decir, quiero que hagas esto por mí, o requiero que hagas esto por mí, se utiliza have, ¿ok? Esa es la diferencia. Aparte de que have tiene más peso, es decir, en cuanto a, hemos dicho que make está en uno de los más fuertes, ¿ok? Luego sigue have, porque es como una causa. Causa, yo voy a hacer que algo cause tu respuesta de que me puedas ayudar en algo, no, tal vez. ¿Ok? Luego sigue get, que es un poquito más informal, y se utiliza de manera indirecta. De manera indirecta yo te voy a decir que hagas algo por mí, ¿ok? Con indirectas tal vez puede ser, ¿right? Entonces, responde a tu pregunta, creo que depende de los estudiantes cómo vayan a pedir, en realidad, no sé, que se les deje salir temprano. Ajá.
Okay.
Yes, that will be. So if they're going to do it in a directly way, yes, they're going to use, or you're going to use have, for example. But it is the most common, right? It is the most common. In this case, would be the best one would be get, because you are not going to order to your teacher to to leave the class early, for example. Okay.
Okay.
So yes, that will be. Yeah, get is like a combines, and have is like a authorize someone to do something, for example.
Okay, Miss. Thanks.
You get it?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Remember, have is a little bit more stronger than get. Okay.
Okay,
So,
but Miss, is it possible to use get plus an object, right? Jane got me to help her with the dishes, right?
yes, for sure you
Ah.
can do it. Or if you prefer, you can use a noun. There is no problem on it.
Okay,
The
but
only
the
thing-
others causative verbs, it's only it's really close to objects, right?
If you want, you can also use a noun. There is no problem. But it's up to you. Both are okay. There is no rule that says that you only have to use for get, you only have to use nouns. For let, you only have to use objects, for example. Okay, so you can use both. You can use Jane got her son, or Jane got Michael, for example, to help her with the dishes. Okay.
Okay.
So, or you can replace the students got the teacher, okay, or they got this, they got the teacher. No, the students got her to dismiss the class early. So you can use nouns or you can use subject pronouns. Something that is prohibited, right, is the use of subject pronouns. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not trying to get he. I'm not trying to get what else? She. Okay, no subject pronouns. Well, in the case of you, we can use it because pasa desapercibido you. Pero decir los otros subject pronouns como she, he, and them, so would be incorrect. I'm not trying to get they instead of them. That's a terrible mistake. Okay, so you can use subject pronouns, him, her, them, us, and you can also use nouns. Okay?
Okay, Miss. Thanks.
Right, amazing. Let's continue. Okay, now we have let. Let is like a permission. Okay, so let's listen the other.
We use let plus an object plus the base form to talk about when a person permits another person to do something.
Tony let Talia work on the Crawford story.
Okay, so when are we going to use let? Let is permits. Let, it means allow or give someone permission to do something or allow something to happen. Okay. Don't let the rat enter my room, for example. Okay. The manager or the boss let me go home earlier today. Okay. So it is like a permission. It is like a allow something. Okay. In this case, Tony let Talia. Okay. Let's suppose that Tony is the boss, right? Or is the manager. So let Talia, and Talia was requesting for a permission. Okay.
Okay.
So it is like a permission, right? Talia was waiting for his answer. Okay. So finally, Tony let Talia work on the Crawford story. Dejó que Talia trabajara en la historia de Crawford. Es como un permiso más que todo. That's the meaning of let. It doesn't have another meaning, okay? The structure of this causative verb is the causative let, an object or a noun. In this case, we're using a noun. And we have the base form of the verb, so it works as the same way as make and have. Okay, so we're going to write there, make, have, and let, right? Follows the same structure, okay?
Okay.
For example, don't let the dog enter my room. Okay, that's what my mom always says.
Okay.
Don't let the dog enter my room. Okay, so that's all. Like you don't have to do something. It's like a permission again. Okay, so that would be the meaning of this. Another one, my boss let me go home earlier. Okay, that's another one. That's a permission. I asked, can I go please, or could I go my home early because I have an activity and then have a meeting? So I'm going to confirm you then. Okay, so I'm going to wait for the answer, and finally he says, yes, you can leave the office earlier. So I'm going to say, my boss let me, okay, go home earlier. Okay.
Okay.
Do you
Yes.
get it?
Yes, miss. We
Okay.
already seen, right? The let.
Yes, we've seen the use of let.
Okay. Yes.
Right, we've seen the use of let. I guess we've seen a similar lesson, but it was not that complete as this lesson is. I'm not sure, right?
Yes.
If we've seen, this is like a review because we have to see it.
Okay.
Right. So then we have the use of the last causative verb. Okay, the last causative verb is help, right? Help has it is like the most in the structure is the the widest, porque es el que más tiene las dos estructuras, ¿ok? Puedes utilizarlo con el objeto, ok, perdón, con el infinitivo o con la forma base del verbo. Let's listen.
We can use help plus an object plus the base form of the verb or the infinitive.
I'm trying to help you save your career. Or, I'm trying to help you to save your career.
These two sentences have the same meaning, but help plus the base form is more common.
Okay, so what is the meaning of help? The help has already the meaning, okay? It is like aid, like assist, okay? So in this case, right, it means like help or assist someone, okay, to do something, okay? And well, you can use both of these structures, right? But it's most often used with infinitive, okay? I'm trying to help you to save your career. That's the most common. But you can also use with the base form of the verb. There is no problem on it, okay? For example, could you, okay, I'm going to use a question in this case. Could you help me? Okay, notice we're using the object in this case, right? The object, we have the object for now. Erase the whiteboard. Okay.
But miss, we can use causative verbs in questions. I
Yes, for
thought
sure.
that it's only for sentence, like a negative, positive sentence.
Yes, we can use it. We can use it. We can use it with modals. As I told you at the beginning, those are causative verbs, and verbs are used in any kind of sentences. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. So we can use them with in any context we want. Se puede utilizar en realidad en cualquier contexto porque son verbos, ¿ok? Entonces sabemos que los verbos se pueden utilizar en pregunta, no lo sé, en pregunta, en oraciones afirmativas, oraciones negativas, ¿ok? Siempre y cuando, ok, siempre y cuando se siga la regla de algún tiempo verbal. Si yo voy a utilizar el tiempo verbal en pasado, entonces tengo que seguir la regla del pasado, cambiar el verbo, ¿ok? Si voy a utilizar en pregunta, entonces voy a seguir el orden de pregunta. Nuevamente, no, lo único que se tiene que hacer es seguir las reglas de cada tiempo verbal, ¿ok? Las reglas gramaticales, agregar una S si, agregar una ED si es regular, si es verbo regular y demás, ¿ok? Entonces, de igual manera, estoy preguntando por ayuda, ¿ok? Could you please help me erase the whiteboard? ¿Podrías, por favor, bueno, no te sé, por favor, ¿podrías ayudarme a borrar la pizarra? That will be, okay, so it's very white. The use of the causative verbs are white because we can use them in questions, in sentences, in negative sentences, okay? The only thing that you have to take care, okay, is that you have to follow the time tense order. That's the only thing that you have to take care, okay? As I show you, you can use it in the past. You can use it in the negative. Don't let the dog enter my room. Okay. And we also have the option of the question. Could you help me erase the whiteboard? Okay. So it is very white. Okay. Could you let me go home earlier, please? Okay, so then as you see, we can use it. We can use it in questions. Okay, so yes, that will be. Do you get it? We also have a question here. Notice, okay? Acá también tenemos la opción de pregunta, entonces se puede utilizar en preguntas, no hay ningún problema. Ok, siempre y cuando estén bien estructurados. Ajá. Do you get it? Rosario, are you there?
Yes, miss. But I don't know why I can't hear you for a moment.
Oh, now can you listen to me?
Yes, now I can hear you. But before, I don't know. But okay, miss.
Or maybe it was a problem of the connection, but what a weird situation.
Yes,
Oh.
probably.
But could you listen to me the part I said where you have the option to conjugating questions as the beginning, for example, in this case we have make, okay, and we're using question, we're using it in question.
No,
okay.
yes, miss, I can I can notice it.
Right? So remember those are causative verbs and the verbs we can conjugate it in whatever times we want, okay, whatever time tense it requires, okay? So that will be, is there any question until this part?
No, miss, it's okay.
Right. So we have a few minutes then, we're going to practice. And give me a second, please. My goodness. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you. Once you can see it, please let me know.
Okay.
Right. Can you see it?
Yes, I can hear it. Well, I can see.
Okay, that's cool. So you're going to complete the sentences choosing the correct answer. Okay?
Okay.
Let's do it.
The restaurant business is thought Val made us work late again last night.
It worked, okay.
Us work. Yes. Okay. I hope Val makes me, yes, gets me Gets not. It has other structure. So it's makes me. Yes.
Very good.
Let's
Okay.
me take next. Ah no, it's let's me take next Sunday off. I need a break.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Okay. Done. Hey Sully, could you make get me set up? Help me set up. Help me set up. Set up table number 4. I'm really busy. Sure, I'll be right. Could you? No, it's not a get me. It's get me set up. No, it's infinitive. Get it's with infinitive, right? So it's not a get. It's help me. Help me.
Get works with the infinitive.
Mhm. So it's help me.
Okay. Okay. Help me.
Okay. The next is so we need some more cream, but can you someone go to the store and get some? Makes someone go to the store. In this case, for example, when I don't know if it makes or have, because I don't have really the sense of what a strong is. How is it most common?
Okay. Make is the strongest. Then we have and finally we have. That's the order. Okay. El orden, ok, entre los modales en realidad va de esta parte. Esta es la confusión. Porque let y help es permiso y ayuda. No hay más. Ok, no hay donde perderse. Entonces, en estos tres vamos a enfocar. Make es el más fuerte. Ok. Ese es el más fuerte. Luego sí, have. Have es como ya habíamos dicho, como persuadir. Y get es el más suave que tenemos entre los causative verbs. Pero en este caso, si vas a poner makes, estás rompiendo la regla de pregunta. ¿Por qué? Tenemos can. Ok, entonces, si tenemos can y es pregunta, tiene que ir la forma base del verbo.
The verb, yes. Okay, so it's like, can you have someone go to the store and get some? Yes.
Very good.
Okay, the next, the people at table 4 didn't want dessert at first, but I had them to order. I got them to order some. They left me a big tip. It's good. Okay, customer, can you help us figure out some of these items of the menu? We haven't heard of a lot of these dishes.
We haven't?
Yes, hear it. Hear it?
Oh, if you say here, it is like this.
Okay. So
this is
hear it.
heard.
Hear it.
Heard.
Hear it. Okay, thanks, Miss. Okay,
Okay.
so it's can you help us figure out help? Yes.
Okay, so let's see if it's correct. Let's submit. Let's see, how is it? It was amazing. You did it well. Okay. So another thing that helps you is to identify the context. And again, the strongest is make, okay? Then we have the use of, because of the verb have, and then we have get. Okay, get es como el más suave de los modales. Perdón, de los modales, de los causative verbs. Y bueno, discusión entre let y help no hay, porque cada uno tiene su significado. Donde generalmente suele haber confusión es en cuanto a help, make, have, and get. ¿Ok? Y otra cosa es que hay que seguir, si es que no estás muy segura tal vez de la respuesta, fijarse si es que al escoger tal vez esta opción voy a seguir la regla gramatical. ¿Ok? Entonces bien habías dicho hace un momento, no puede ser, ¿cuál era? No puede ser get porque get trabaja con el infinitivo. Entonces ya es una manera de descartar una opción. ¿Ok? Y aparte nos tenemos que guiar por el contexto y por el uso de cada causative verb. Ok, nuevamente make es el más fuerte, luego sigue have, que es como persuadir de manera directa, y get es de una manera indirecta, como convencer a alguien de hacer algo por nosotros de manera indirecta. Por eso es el más suave. Ujú. So, do you have any question maybe?
No, miss, it's okay. But figure out it's like darse cuenta, right?
Yes, it's like how is it? How is the meaning of the a synonym for figure out? Noticed, right? It is a phrasal verb.
Okay. Okay.
Figure out is it's like bueno, no, figure out tiene un significado más como del resolver. I finally figured out this mathematical equation.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
entonces resolver. Yes. Mhm. So that's a phrasal verb and the meaning is like a solve something in them. Okay?
Okay, miss. Thanks.
All right. Thank you. Just will be okay. So we're going to stop until this part, please.
Okay.
If you have any other question about the quiz, how was it? Are you doing it? Did you do
What, miss? I can't hear you well.
the quizzes?
Okay, yes.
You did it?
No, miss.
Okay, don't forget to do it, right?
Yes, miss. What is the due date?
I don't remember. It doesn't appear to me the due date. It appears you too in my English lab. When you're going to join to assignments, it appears the due date, but I guess it's until, oh my goodness, I don't remember. Until Wednesday, if I'm not wrong.
Okay. So yes,
So-
I try to finish until this day, please, because I have some tests. So yes, I am working on it.
Yes, please try to do it.
Okay.
I'm going to, please you're going to see if it's okay, the due date. I can give you 2 days more, but you need to see if you have enough time. Okay?
Okay, miss. Thanks.
All right. Thank you. Have a great day, Rosario. I'm going to see you tomorrow, right?
Okay, miss. Thanks. Good
Thank
night.
you.
Oh, well, not good night. Good afternoon.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.